Alright, so for context, I've already made the video and it's been uploading for a while now, maybe ever since like anywhere from 11 to 12. And yeah, I just wanted to make this cold shower talk because I think this is what's going to allow me to really further transform as a person. Not only that, not only will I improve my mental strength by going through it this way, the cold shower is going to be quicker. That's why I wanted to do it in the first place like this, having the shower head up high and then just letting the water spray onto me. That's quicker than, I get used to that much quicker and go through the shower process much quicker than spraying water on my feet and then going up. You know, spraying water on my feet, going up to my legs, then doing my arms and then doing my head and then eventually doing my stomach and back and then actually using soap and then rinsing it off. That is slower than having the shower head up high, letting it just spray over you, getting ready that way. That takes much less time. Well, I took much less time going through it that way than before, when I would just spray water on my feet up to my legs, then my arms, then my shoulders, my neck, and then my stomach and back. Reminded me of a Matt Davella video, and I thought, you know what, when he was talking about if you don't have it where the water's spraying onto you high, then you're a pussy. That guy can go fuck himself. I thought this because it's like you're shaming people when they're cold showering in a way that is different to how you'd recommend. You're calling them a pussy. But then if you were to go and have, I bet, what are the odds that he's going and having hot showers? Shaming people for having cold showers, which will mean that would be the people, because of people following him, they genuinely made me put off having cold showers, that's a shame. But it's up to the consumers to take his advice with a grain of salt, just like how it is, if that's even advice, calling people pussies, because you're going about the cold shower in a different way than you have. That just doesn't make sense to me. But I'll go off on a limb and say, give him the benefit of the doubt to say, is that completely truthful? I don't know. I'm going to actually go and make sure that that's the case. I've just finished making the main 2 clips of this video, but I'd like to also add that if you make the art of transforming your life through a daily habit, like through these videos, for example, you will change in ways you don't expect. I just wanted to make a note of that. Okay, anyway, I'll see you in the next one and on with the rest of the video. Okay, I actually went and watched the video that I was referring to. He said he called it the coward's way, by if you go in hot and then you change the temperature, or if you put your head into the water first and then do the rest of your body. For me, I did something similar to that. So in effect, using that same logic that he used, that's therefore always the coward's way. So yeah, I stick by what I said in that regard. When it comes to his thoughts on the cold showers, he can go fuck himself. Yeah, Shaby, calling people cowards for actually making an attempt to go into cold showers, which if other people who are watching it could if people are out there watching his content, if they allow themselves to, they could genuinely be put off by that. If they allow themselves to, that's not up to Matt, that's up to them, but still. Yeah, and when it comes to his thoughts on the cold showers that he explained in the video, he can go fuck himself. Okay, so I did these cold showers. Enough of putting that negative energy out there. That can now go. In my head, I'm just saying, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. If you make a start by going hot to cold, and then going or if you're doing it completely cold but you put your head in first, don't listen to what he said. Why should you feel shame for actually wanting to make a change in that way? Just because it's not going extreme, going from hot showers, then going to completely diving in to cold showers, you're there for a coward. What? That he can fuck off. Like that doesn't make that. I think it's just an advocate. Maybe that sort of mindset is just an advocate for extreme change that doesn't work. If you want to start off with hot shower and then you go cold, or you want to dip your head in first before letting it touch all of your body, for a start, that's more than okay. That absolutely is more than okay in my opinion. And I'll tell you what, that is a much more long-term and constructive start that you can progress from, instead of doing it like that for 30 days like he did. And then you can long-term progress from that. That's what I've been able to do. I started off, when it comes to cold showers, I started off with, again, as I've said quite a few times now, I'd rinse from my toes all the way up to my legs, to the top of my legs, then my genitalia. Then I'll go my arms all the way from the shoulders down, and then my head and my neck, and then I do my stomach and my back. I can say genitalia, yeah, we're all adults here. I mean, or at least if we're not adults, we're teens, or maybe children. I don't think children will watch this, honestly. Yeah, we can all show enough maturity to not be like genitalia. Or he said that word, oh my god, he's the ick. But yeah, starting in the coward's way, as he'd call it, is a start to long-term things. When I say starting off in that way, I mean doing that for a few days, or doing that for a few weeks or a few months, however long it is. But for me, today I got bored of doing it that same way that I would in the past, where I'd start from my feet up to my legs, blah, blah, blah. I got bored of that. I didn't want I wanted to get the shower over and done with quickly. So I thought, you know what, let's just try this out. It reminded me of Hamza's thumbnail, but I didn't think of it as like, oh, he did this, therefore let me go and do this. No, not at all. But yeah, I think if he's looking at the growth that he's gone and done, that genuinely could have been a part of it. When I say the growth that he's gone and done, I'm referring more specifically to YouTube analytics sort of things, like subscribers, views, likes, dislikes, well, predominantly subscribers, honestly. Why that predominantly and not his growth as a person, even though his growth as a person determines his worth a lot more. Just like with the rest of us, determines his worth a lot more than his subscriber count. Maybe it's because I really want this channel to grow, and maybe that's a part of what I must do from now on in order for that to happen. Maybe, but yeah, I just really like the I really like the fact that I've done this now, man, and that I've now actually progressed, because I thought, you know what, it's this has got boring. Let's just change it up and do something different. And now I really like how I went about the cold shower with having the shower head up and it just spraying onto my head down. I think I can't really progress much more than doing it this way. Like this, compared to having hot showers, is an extreme change, but it happened over, I think I started doing cold showers again after 2020 during September last year. That's when I started it, and I've been doing it more consistently, even though there was an odd day when I've had the hot shower for the past maybe 1 or 2 months or so, or a few weeks. But yeah, this change has been long, consistent change. That's happened on and off, but it's been changing nonetheless. And now, it's only now that I've got to this point for the first time ever where I've stuck the shower head up and then let it spray over me. This is the first time I've done it today, very recently. The last time I was doing this was back in uni times in 2020, late 2020. That was very extreme. No wonder why I wasn't doing it for a long while after. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know, so I'll see you in the next one. Peace.